This personal project gave me insight on how much work and effort goes into a professional scientific investigation.
The personal project strengthened my ATL skills, which helped me in writing the proposal to decrease the waste produced by Mashrek.
Through my personal project experience, I was able to gain and develop new skills by creating and designing a 3D wall art piece, as it was a very fruitful journey for me.
My personal project was about making an application to help people that have disorders with depression and anxiety. And throughout this personal project, I had learned a lot about these people who suffer from these problems. And throughout this project, I learned how to efficiently communicate with other people and with these people who suffer from these problems.
The person project gave me the opportunity to go through a nice experience where I made a video about refugees, and I interviewed them, and I went to them more than once, where I developed my communication skills, and I was a risk taker to make that step in my life.
Throughout my personal project experience, I have been able to create my first magazine, which I hope will be able to boost the self-esteem and self-acceptance of teenagers.
This personal project experience was a successful experience, as I learned new things throughout the journey. I learned how to code, as well as expanded my knowledge about autism.
My personal project topic is about weight loss, and I've learned multiple diets I can use in the future for myself or for others who need it. And also my communication skill has improved, as I've interviewed more than 5 nutritionists and more than 5 personal trainers.
The personal project was a very fruitful and enjoyable experience.
The project that I chose was smoking, because there are many teenagers around the world, and especially in our community, who are smokers. So I decided to make a video to raise awareness to the parents of the teens, so they can know that their son or daughter are smokers.
My personal project was a fruitful experience to me.
My personal project was focused on helping women find opportunities to make money and profit.
I was able to enhance many skills, and mostly editing skills, where I created many videos and uploaded them onto my YouTube channel.
Throughout this personal project, I developed many skills, which consist of designing skills, where I used Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, as I used them to design my cookbook, which was specially made for teens to cook.
My personal project was an ID card, where I work with the local community and enhancing my skills.
من خلال هاي التجربة عرفت وين طموحاتي بالحياة المستقبلية.
The aim of my personal project was to help recovering anorexic teenage girls
to adopt healthy eating habits through creating a meal planner.
The personal project was more of an opportunity to me than an experience because my sister was dyslexic and it gave me the opportunity to connect with her in a different level than I did before.
This was a great experience for me. I learned a lot of new things regarding my topic, renewable energy.
While working on the personal project, it really opened my eyes on how drug abuse poses a threat to the society and how certain people underestimate what it can do to you as an individual.
As my personal project revolved around finding alternative solutions to allergies, I was able to create a cookbook and a recipe book where I had many recipes about finding different ways in which an allergic person could consume food that they're allergic to.
It was a great experience where we improved our ATL skills.
In my personal project, I made a story that raised awareness about the effect of bullying on students.
During the personal project, we had the opportunity to work on anything we wanted to. And I wanted to work on art because I was passionate about it, so I decided to help others through my art. The individuals who I helped through my art were autistic students.
The personal project gave me the opportunity to write my first ever book, which was about honor killings. This was a great experience for me.
I improved a lot as an IB learner student, and I improved upon my skills, which include research, reflecting and planning skills, and I gained a lot of knowledge about my topic, which is pollution. And I contributed to the environment by making my product by using waste and materials I can find throughout my house to create my art piece.
أثناء رحلتي في هذا المشروع لقد تعلمت العديد من العادات الأردنية التي كانت متعلقة بالدين وبالوطن.
For my personal project, I decided to search about one of my greatest interests, which is social media, as I chose the influence of social media through 3 different aspects, and I portrayed them through an art piece.
Through my personal project experience, I have learned new skills, such as using Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. I have experienced new skills also such as communication and research skills.
I increased my research skills, and I also learned how to be more open-minded.
I have improved on a large set of skills, and one that I have improved greatly on was adaptation, as it helped me be more flexible and efficient in achieving my goals in the lane of craftsmanship.
My personal project journey was about exotic animals and species and how to care for them in households and domesticate them.
With the help of my personal project, I got to improve in my communicational skills, as I have learned how to properly communicate with experts in my photography field.
My personal project revolved around ophthalmology and helping other people. The goal for this project was to create a brochure that I used to gather donations via crowdfunding.
For my personal project, I made a solar efficient model, and that the experience of personal projects improved my ATL skills such as thinking and self-management skills.
Personal project was a really good experience where I learned a lot of skills and developed them, such as communication skills, thinking skills, and research skills, as I made a book about teenagers and was able to sell it after that.
Through the personal project, I drastically enhanced my abilities to research and develop a site to help students avoid obesity.
My goal was to positively impact Jordanian youths, and I was successful in achieving my goal.
I've learned to be an independent student.
My personal project was about horseback riding, and it was an amazing experience.
My personal project was about a braille board game for the blind, and it was a fun experience where I have developed my ATL skills and my skills for creating a board game.
I get many new experience, and especially in sketching and modeling through creating an AutoCAD model.
Since my personal project mainly focused on vaping and its effect on our bodies, I had a deeper understanding on how daily choices such as vaping may affect our whole life.
Throughout the personal project, my communication skills have effectively developed and my cryptocurrency knowledge has also developed.
The personal project was a truly great experience because it allowed me to follow my passion and do something that I'm genuinely interested in. So throughout the personal project, I was able to build a model rocket, and I used many skills to build this rocket. For example, research skills to know how to build the rocket and critical thinking skills to assemble it.